Hi, I'm Sita.
And I'm Rosa.
And we're the Mediocre Makers. We have a super fun, easy craft for you today. We're going to make these adorable little, what I'm calling rock star rocks. Oh, so cute. Look, it even matches my shirt. What a good choice. So the idea with these little guys that I really love is the idea of giving this to someone to say you appreciate them or that you're grateful for them.
That's great. It answers my question. My usual question is, what is this for?
I know. Every time I bring an idea to Rosa, she's like, what are you going to do with that?
What do you do? Where do you put it?
Where would you put this? So this actually has a function. This craft is not just something that just chills in your home.
Oh.
It's something you can actually use.
Show me your little bowl. That's actually really cute all together.
So I have just a little wooden bowl and I have a bunch of them in there. And so you can just pick one up. I'm hoping this might work for my kids, that they might show some appreciation of each other. We'll see.
Maybe right after they hit one another.
Yeah, maybe right after they say, "Oh, use it all the time on Nintendo." Here we are with our little space. We've set up just I chose parchment paper just because we're working with some glue. I didn't want it to stick. So we have some parchment paper. We have some rocks. These are just decorative kind of riverish rocks.
You get them anywhere.
From my sister's backyard.
You can get them in my backyard.
They're just I just kind of looked for flat ones and ones that were kind of a similar size. I did wash them since they had been in the yard. So hopefully the adhesive will help stick a little better. Scissors, a brush, and then we have some Mod Podge. And then we also have Elmer's glue.
Which seems to work.
Which we think works. It seems to dry a little bit more slowly, but it does the job. Glue, quite frankly, I think you might even be able to use a glue stick.
All that gift wrapping tissue paper.
Oh, yes, the tissue paper.
I bought my gift wrapping stuff.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at some of the pretty colors in
Yeah, that teal's pretty.
But I thought there might be like a funny one.
I mean, I think the possibilities are endless.
That one's for your husband.
I like the tissue paper because it does do this sheer thing, but really, you know, it looks almost looks like it's part of the rock. It's really hard, you know, to tell the difference. But really, you can use anything.
Yeah,
you can use anything. You can use regular paper if you want. Newspaper would be super. You could do some cool stuff with newspaper.
Be some really cool stuff.
Oh, let's talk about cutting hearts, right? I don't know how anxious this might make you. Rose was saying earlier that
I've seen some anxiety over heart cutting. I've seen it.
Well, so I have cut out quite a few hearts, and I do like the folded method. Now I folded my square of tissue paper in quarters, so I folded it twice, right? 2 folds, 1, 2, and I'm going to use this thickest fold, so I get 2 hearts. And I find it easier to cut than just even 2 layers. Because tissue paper is so fine and our scissors are so big.
They're huge.
I think ideally I would have used smaller scissors. So that's what my hearts turned out. My red heart turned out that way, which I really like. And really, I would pre-cut a bunch of sizes. So I have, it depends how you feel and how small your scissors are, probably about how small you want to go. So I would do different colors, different sizes, because you have different size rocks and you might want to try different things. So that's what I would do.
I went rogue and tried a freestyle star.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, not great, but I think the top half is
okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the gloss Mod Podge. I'm just going to put a small, do you see how big my rock is? So my rock is a good 2.5 inches long, I would say. I'm going to put a little dot on there. And I'm going to use my brush to spread it out really as evenly as I can. And then I'm going to lay my heart on it, however I want. Ooh.
I'm going to do the same thing with the Elmer's glue. I'm just going to smear it on top and lay a heart on top of the glue and pat it down so that it all sticks.
And I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I am going to put a second coat on it, but while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to try another one here.
So I've done this before, and I'm nervous now that I'm going to put too much of a dot on here. I'm taking it slow.
Yeah, you really don't have to put a lot of material. But hey, I also think you could do with the kids, and who cares? Okay, so this red one is already not tacky anymore to the touch. That's how I'm kind of judging how quickly it's drying.
If it's ready for a second coat.
Yeah, I'm going to put another little dot on there. I don't know. I feel like you're getting you get paper craft because you get to cut out the tissue paper, get a little painting craft because you get to get the brush out with the glue. It's very satisfying, if you ask me. And it doesn't take long.
It's quick.
Oh, I like that a lot. That came out good. And that was with the glue or that was with the Mod Podge?
That's the Mod Podge.
The matte paper Mod Podge. Okay. So really, that's it. That's the craft.
Boom.
You got to wait for it to dry. You got to decide.
You got to get grateful. Come on.
And then you got to get grateful.
Surprise! Surprise, I'm grateful!
Surprise, I heart you!
Surprise!
I love it.
Boom.
Comment, subscribe, all the fun things. And keep on making, even if it's mediocre.
Always.
Peace.
Bye.